Hello everybody, I am Darky the Kitty Fox. So, what got me into YouTube videos? You know, that's actually a really good question. I started YouTube a long back ago. Started off doing RC videos, originally. That's really it, to your RC videos. But I wanted to do something to spice up a little while. Now my old channel got terminated due to, it was copyright music. Originally my old channel was named Jotion Thunders. I'd done a lot of gaming on there, a lot of like RC videos and etc. But originally I wanted to do something different for my channel. This channel especially. Since it's got me this far. It's actually incredible. But I met some incredible people at a time. I met Max Labrador, who's a great friend on Xbox. I met so many people that helped me get to where I was today, right now. They are incredible people.
Hi guys. Hi. My name is Max Labrador, and today I'm here to I'm here to talk about. Sorry about the camera. Keeps moving a bit. And today I'm here to talk about how I met Darky the Kitty Fox. Darky the Kitty Fox. I met him through gaming, online gaming, and eventually him and I became good friends. We knew each other for a long time. Oh, sorry about the camera again, sorry. A bit shaky. But, yeah. Darky and I knew each other for a long time. We first met online through gaming, then he told me about his channel. His channel's awesome. I love his videos, his content. He's a really funny furry. Like, he's an awesome furry, he's nice, he's kind. Like, he's an awesome furry once you get to know him. And it was him and I knew each other for a long time, and he got me into the furry fandom.
I remember the first time that I ran into Darky Kitty Fox's content. I was playing Forza Horizon 4, and I kept seeing these cars that had his persona all over them. And I thought, wow, that is cool. I gotta find out who's doing this so I can get a content car of my own so I could share my persona with other people and on their cars and stuff, because the customization was really cool. And I ended up reaching out to him and getting a hold of him on Xbox at first, and then I got him on Telegram, and I'm like, hey, this is cool. But that's the first time I ever run into his content, and he seems like a really cool guy, and he's got some really good content. He's definitely going to go a long way.
So, Dark. He's my good friend. He was actually one of the first friends I've had in the fandom. About the time I was about joining the fandom, I was just thinking about it. I found his paints and stuff on Forza, and I started talking to him. I found him through that, and I started talking to him on Xbox, and we became really close friends. He's done a lot for me, helped me with ideas and stuff to do with my YouTube channel, which, if anyone's seen my channel, I don't do because I don't upload it ever. He's helped me in games, he's helped me in the fandom, a bunch of different ways. Definitely a very nice and helpful person.
So, with that, first question, we're going to talk about what Kitty Fox does and I really enjoy about it. Darky the Kitty Fox besides being adorable, he does a lot of YouTube videos and a bunch of streamings and a bunch of stuff like that about a bunch of different things in the fandom. And that's what I really enjoy about it, is when other furries talk about either the interview or the furries about stuff and kind of get to know that other side of them, behind the fur, behind the headpiece, all that good stuff. As well as he talks about different events and things and content going on in the furry fandom. And that's always kind of fun and interesting to watch and learn. And as you know, you kind of learn what's new, what's going on, and some latest trends and issues that are going on in the fandom. And it's always good to have a different, varying perspective from one furry to another to just see what's going on. So those are some of the many things that I enjoy about Darky the Kitty Fox. And of course, I mean, come on, foxes, kitties, adorable combination, adorable suit. He's got his little intro in the beginning. He's so cute.
So, how I came to meet DarkTheKittyFox was through just a Forza Horizon 4 lobby. We were in a full party with people. I don't remember who was in that party, but I do remember that Dark was in it. He didn't talk much. I didn't talk much. I think he was still working on like making liveries and such, which is mainly what is also known about Dark in the Forza Horizon 4 world, is that he makes amazing liveries, and he does amazing art. He spends a lot of time to do the stuff that he makes. So if you guys haven't already like supported this man, please go and give him a follow. Go and give him some love. And Dark, he also makes like the most wholesome content on his channel. So if you guys could, you know, like just like and subscribe and comment and always hit the bell so that Dark is always getting the love from you guys, that would be really well appreciated.
Especially some great furries I've met. And some amazing RC guys I've met over time. I mean, without them, I would have never gotten this far. Ever. I'm just so thankful for them for getting me this far. But it's a lot of work I have to go through. I mean, had my channel since 2013. It's a little old, but still getting there. But 4K subs, wow, it's quite a lot. But it's still really cool. But my next step to get to is actually to 10K subs. My next step so far. But we'll see when time passes. So who knows? I might even hit 100K subs. But it just, I don't know. I'm trying not to rush it. But I'll get there in time. What got me into RC trucks, was I wanted to be the first. Actually, I am actually the only furry who does this, in general, to tell you the truth. But I wanted to be the first furry who does RC truck videos in a fursuit. So far, I actually am. I mean, I've seen furries on YouTube, yes, do RC videos, but they do it with their body or themselves. I've never seen anybody who's done a furry video with an RC truck, ever. I'm one of the few people that does that. I mean, I think it's quite special, actually. I mean, I had a furry who come on my channel 2 years ago and said that I have never seen a furry do an unboxing video in a fursuit of an RC truck. I thought that was actually pretty, cool. Actually, I mean, I thought that was actually cool because I'm the only one who does this. I mean, it'd be pretty weird to see a pop furry do this. I mean, most of the people I know who are pop furs, they only do the stuff their way, or do furry videos. But I want to spice things up and do little RC videos in a way.
Well, I joined the furry fandom back in 2014 when my life kind of took an alternate turn of events. My little brother had passed away due to cancer, and I made my persona based off of his memory. He's a Batman. He loves Batman a lot. We used to watch How to Train Your Dragons, our favorite show as kids. So I was like, I seen the furry fandom on YouTube. I've seen a few documentaries that I was watching. I had a few friends that were in the fandom, and they talk about it, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And at the time, I was transitioning into the Air Force, heading to basic training, and 8 weeks of just pure hell. And, joining the furry fandom, not only making my suit in the memory of my brother, but the people in the fandom are just so welcoming, and it's something that we can bring our emotions out into the world. We can help people in bad times, and using the content that we create to bring a smile to people's faces. It was really the idea that I love about the furry fandom is I like making people happy, and that's what it's always been about.
Let's see. So why did I join the furry fandom? That is the second question. All right. So, let's see. A little bit of history, of course. I was kind of inactively in the fandom. I started with like DeviantArt, Fur Affinity, about 2010 or so, and I just kind of like was on there. I was looking at all this art, and then eventually saw some suits, and was like, all right, this is actually pretty cool. And then just about a year ago, I went to my first fursuit convention, and I told myself, I was like, this is actually fantastic. I really do enjoy this. So before I know it, I got on Telegram, Instagram, TikTok, blah, 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 blah. I got a roommate suit maker, and boom, here's my Dutchie. So I became more of an active fursuiter within about the last year. So more inactive from about 2010 to 2019, and then kind of more active from there on out. So absolutely great and wonderful thing, and I don't regret it one bit, because it really helps me a lot and makes me better at my work, makes me better at a lot of different aspects of my life, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Love it. And I love you, fussies. All right.
What got me into the furry fandom? Actually, that's actually a good question, actually. What got me into the furry fandom was just the coolness of it, in my opinion. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, I mostly got into it for the artwork. I want to be an artist. I like doing artwork for furry artwork. I like doing commissions for people. It's really cool and fun. But I got up in the furry fandom to wear a fursuit and have a good time with friends. Walk with them on the bike path. I mean, it's pretty cool when you're wearing a fursuit in any degree river, and you get people to take pictures of you. And they always say, nice costume.
Like your costumes.
Thank you. Or something like that. It's pretty cool. Or when we're working a bike path, they say, way to go, man.
Way to go, man!
Thank you. It's just so much fun. It's just so much fun. People actually like it where I live at. Some of them get weird about it and ask you, why are you wearing that? But most of the time, people just like it and give you a lot of pictures. It's like getting all attention out there. It's pretty cool. I like the fun of it. I do like wearing my fursuit a lot. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. Not so much that it's hot, because I don't have fans in my fursuit, but I do like having a good time with people. It's really cool meeting people who want to give you free hugs and stuff, especially the kids. The kids love fursuits. Not all of them, but some kids love it. So, I have a good time with them.
So, why I joined the fandom? Believe it or not, before I was in the fandom, I was an anti-fur. I completely against it, and I don't know why. It was just everyone around here in this entire county did that. That was what everyone did. So, since everyone else did it, I did it. But about the time I was joining, everyone was just joking around. They always called me a furry. Everyone joked around about it. I joked around saying I was, and then I got my girlfriend. She was one. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I want to be one. And what also what really helped me find the fandom was inflatables. You can't see them because it's closed, but a giant coyote. I have a giant Puffy Balls inflatable coyote. That helped me get in. That helped me realize the fandom, and realizing about kind of when I met her, I was looking into the fandom a little bit more and realized everyone does it. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people do. So I was like, I do as well. This is actually a place that people like inflatables. Why not join it? So there's a lot to it. I honestly don't even remember. It's just like, you know what, screw it, I am one. It was just kind of one of those things. I don't really know why. It was just my girlfriend. We talked about it, and I was like, screw it, I'm one now. So that's pretty much just how it was.
So how I came to join the furry fandom was actually a rather funny story. So back in 7th grade, um, so I go and I watch the Odin Wolf video with him. It was, I think, the first video that Odin Wolf ever posted, and I'm looking at him and like, are you serious? Like, what is this? So he ends up manipulating me into like coming into the side of the fandom. So I I hated furries back then, and I guess you could say I did my fair share of trolling, and yet here I am, a full degenerate, and I am proud of it. So so after getting my Xbox on on the 30th of November in 2018, I joined into just a random Forza Horizon 4 lobby, and it turns out that there is a full lobby, a full convoy full of furries. And there's one name that I remember that was in there, and that was Furry Jolteon. That's how I found them. And I'm like looking at I'm like looking at the screen. I'm like, oh my god, there are furries in this lobby. Um, Joined the fandom. I accepted it, and it's probably the best thing to ever happen because there's a lot of nice people in this community, and like there's a lot of creativity in this fandom that I wish people who are mainly trolls could see more of this instead of the thing that they see and hear about us. Like, I really don't think it's fair because we're not, just all 18 plus people doing, what. Like, I wish people could see past all of this because we are a very, very creative fandom, and I want to do something like that one of these days. So,
And also seeing my friends like at conventions, like, and seeing arts. That's how it got me more into the furry fandom. Excuse me. And it got me more inspired, and that's how I got more into the fandom, way more.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Name's Harvey, but most of you know me as Rexy. But I doing this little video for Dark Fox, and he helped me out a couple of things out for over the past years or so. But this is like my little story. I joined the fandom when I'll say I wasn't in the fandom any, but I loved wolves, and I ain't gonna lie, I loved it. And as soon as I got into the fandom since high school, a friend of mine who's a furry, wore the suit for the first time. I was like, okay, all right, I love it, I like it, and I got my first commissions even when I graduated of Rexy, and I'll say like I gotta find half of my stuff anyway. If like from DA and like DeviantArt, that was like my first startup. But I had my first artwork from on there. Then over the years, I changed him up. He was a Timberwolf. Well, he was a husky. No, not a husky. He was a German Shepherd. Then I went from a Timberwolf to a Circle. Now, as you can see, I got, this is Harvey. But this is 2.0 right here. And 1.0 you'll see in the videos that over the years of how long I had them. But first maker, Z Wolfie, she's a maker of Harvey 2.0. But I ain't gonna lie, like joining the fandom was like the best thing I ever did. Like my folks, my family didn't understand it until over the years, and like it was just like over the years, but they didn't understand it until I'll say I turned, I think 20. When I turned 20, that's when they started noticing I started going to like conventions and all that stuff, fur meets, meeting a lot of cool people over the years. But you will meet a lot of amazing people at conventions. Like my first convention I went to was like 2015 FWA. I had an amazing time. Like I really did. And smaller conventions like Comic Con and all that stuff, and you get to be yourself. That's one thing about it. You get to be yourself. You don't have nobody to like judge you or anything. Just you can be yourself. You can have a great time. See a lot of cool fursuiters, different makers over the world.
The one thing I really love to do as a furry is I love to wear my fursuit on the bike path in Stowe, where I live at in Vermont. I used to walk around the Stowe bike path and get people to take pictures of me and stuff. It's so much fun. I enjoy it. But I really like people's reaction. It's pretty cool. Some people are like, whatever, it's weird, but some people really love it. But I miss people like the excitement of it. People says, oh, nice costume, it's super adorable. I mean, that's kind of why I like being a furry, because I like, attention in a way. The attention is pretty fun. And pretty cute, but it's a fun thing to do. I love it. I want to meet other furries like me. I've only met 2 ever where I live at. Where I live at, it's not as big, or in the furry fandom here, it's not really big here. We don't have a lot of conventions here. So it's not like near New York where it's a big one everywhere, but it's just, I live in a small town, a small community. There's not much of us around. So it's quite lonely sometimes. But really what Vermont lacks is more city-like. We are more popular in our environment. I got some really good comments, people saying the view from the Stowe bike path I got. Some people says, where are you guys from? Are you from Buffalo, New York or Canada? I'm like, nope, Vermont. I got some really good comments. People talking about the view where I walk at, and where my car is. It's just, the view is amazing where I live at. That's one thing I love about where I live at. The view is just incredible here. Incredible. I love it. I usually like to make kids laugh and do a little art for them as well. And I just like to make people happy. I even let kids try my headgear on, see how cool it is. It's really fun to make kids happy. It's enjoyable. I mean, it's kind of like a mascot. They'll definitely hug you and give you some pretty hugs and stuff. It's really, really fun to be a furry. That's kind of the reason why I joined the furry fandom in a way, to get people like me. In general, I wasn't really a likable person. My family was really nice to me. They really loved me to death. But I didn't really have a lot of friends growing up. So I felt lonely a lot. I didn't really grow up to have a lot of friends. can tell you that. Until I met my friend who lives in Vermont. I'm not Montpelier, but he's a really nice friend. He's what got me out to do more. And the community. I mean, the community is what really like got me doing what I am. I mean, it's pretty. People around here are extremely nice. Really nice people here. But the community is really supportive of me. And the furry fandom has supported me, even to live miles away from me. They've been really supportive of me, and they've been really kind and generous to me and being nice to me. That's kind of the reason I like the furry fandom, because everybody respects you, especially respects you of who you really are. You can be shy, and they still like you. You can be quiet, they still like you. You can be like where you want to be, and they still like who you are. It's just so much support in furry fandom, in a way. That's really why I joined it. This is the support, and they care about you. So, I mean, it's just wonderful. The support that people put with you. I mean, my friend has seen me. My friend Max has been there since I was like gone for a hard time. He's always been there with me, as well as my family. But it's just some great support. So, amazing support from the furry fandom. Amazing support.
What do I love to do as a furry? This is kind of interesting. Okay, because I'm usually the one on Saturdays. I do interviews with furries myself. So I've interviewed some foxes, wolves, Dutchy, a little bit of everything. I've kind of talked to all sorts of furries, so I really enjoy doing that. I like to get to know them. There's a different side of them. And yeah, there's all the furries, small ones, big ones, famous ones, whatever. They all have something that they want to get to, behind the mask, and not just be like, oh, hey, I'm this big celebrity or whatever it is. There's regular people behind them, and it's kind of nice to get to know them than just what the face is of what they are representing the fandom. It shows like a different side of them. It shows like this regular Joe Schmo under all that fur. Let's see. So I interview furries. I'm a fursuit dancer, so I've done a couple of competitions, and I've actually made a finals once this year, so that was actually really neat. I did some online fur ground dance battles, and I went against I went against one of my favorite furries, Twilight Saint. Power to you, bro. You did excellent dancer. Kind of like my role model. So yeah, it's been great. I do that. I do a little bit of crafting. I do paracord bracelets. I made some for some different suitors and just gave them away as little promotional prizes. I'm also doing some art. Not the greatest, but I'm getting a little bit better at it, and hence anything, practice makes you better. So I got that going. And then I do streamings of video games. So I'm fitting right into the furry fandom. I do what all the other furries do, essentially, is just, yeah, so everyone's got something different to bring to the table in the furry fandom, and that's what I enjoy about it. So,
well, my favorite parts of the furry fandom, number one would definitely have to be going out in public and fursuiting. Seeing the public's reaction to a fursuiter is just priceless, because you'll never know what they're going to do. I personally have only ever had one bad experience public fursuiting. 95% of the time I go out, they either want to take a picture with you, they want to give you a hug, or they'll just be here videotaping your every move. It's really hilarious. You'll find yourself on Snapchat real fast. But another thing about the furry fandom is how welcoming the people are in the fandom. Yeah, you do have a lot of drama, and there's drama with everything, but most of the fandom is really wholesome, and they are welcoming of anyone, no matter what race, color, whatever your background is, whatever your sexual preferences is. Just you do you, and they'll love you for who you really are, and deep down inside of you, they will welcome you and they will love you. And that's a really strong part of the furry fandom. And I know there's a lot of people that want to troll, and people like on TikTok, I know the there will be trolls that'll target little ones, and then all of these furries will come together to support them, and it's really cool to get to see that in the furry fandom. So that's definitely some of my favorite parts of the furry fandom, as well as furry conventions. That's definitely a big one.
Things I love to do as a furry. There's several different things. Furry content I love doing. I say that and I never do. The business opportunities, just so many different opportunities to get into, to start businesses and do little side jobs, and there's so much different stuff you can do, so many possibilities. I love that. Just going around and being with other furries, going out to local to fur meets and being with other people and expressing that love for furries to other random people that you just meet on streets that come up and show an interest in whatever you're doing. You know, explaining it to them and just having a good time with these random people that come up to the streets on you and ask, hey, what are you doing? Like, why do you have an animal costume on? I said that weird, animal costume on. Like, you know, just engaging with people like that. Inflatables. The list goes on. But those are like just ones I can get off the top of my head to just do. Not only that, for me, I love just exposing myself, I guess. I just love going around to my friends and being like, yo, I'm a furry. And just their reaction being like, what? Because it's always, you always get they're mad at you, or what's really, it's a whole different, that's a whole different story. But I just love doing that. Just everyone's reaction to you being one is just awesome. You know, it's such an awesome community. It's really awesome. So
I like my hobbies. It was one of them is fursuiting, as you can tell. And also, my second hobby is building. Now, what kind of building? I build model kits. And my model kits, I'll show you right here. See all these are all my model kits, as you see. I build all of these. And my other hobby is gaming. What kind of gaming? I'm sorry. Is console gaming, like Xbox and all that.
I think I chose the Kitty Fox because I wanted to be different from most people. Most people see a lot of wolves, the angel dragons, and the list of stuff that goes on. But you don't see a lot of kitty foxes around, especially ones that actually look like kitty foxes. I'm mostly 80% cat and 20% fox. Mostly cat than fox. I am black and yellow. I chose a color that people can't, or it's not popular. I was going to go with a blue and white, but most people have a blue and white persona, so I went for black and yellow, in a way. Plus, I also like colors. I also like black and yellow. But that's really kind of the way I made my first in a way, my persona. He's kind of like that stealthy black and yellow kitty fox. So, hard to see me at nighttime, but I'm still really adorable. It's super adorable. But yeah, that's the reason, it's kind of like my persona, because I like black and yellow, and I love kitty foxes. Still, pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching, guys and girls. If you guys did the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button while you're at it. And thank you so much for 4K subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy this documentary video.
And thank you, Darky, for letting me come on here. I appreciate your support, Darky. And yeah, bye guys, bye Darky. Oh, there we go, and bye.
Thank you for watching Dark Kitty Fox videos. I hope you enjoy the videos and the stories, but thank you.
It's been Moonshine McCulf, and thank you all for watching Dark the Kitty Fox.
And that's essentially been my about 4 questions there from Darky the Kitty Fox. Thank you so much for taking your time to talk to me, and I love talking to you, and hopefully this is what you're definitely looking for. So thank you so much, and love you, and take care, all right? Bye-bye.
Well, guys, I want to thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. Thank you for supporting Darky the Kitty Fox. If you want to look for more links down in the comments below. He has Twitter and Instagram. And definitely hit that subscribe button on his YouTube channel, guys, and support him. Finally at 4K followers. I'm excited for him. He's going to go a long way. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Someplace I found peace in the dark of night. Tabletops, counters in the early hours. Stone cold inside. Banging drops, dancing.